A very good evening and welcome to Weekend Dialogue. Joining us in our studios is two gentlemen who will tell you how you could pursue your higher education in a more cost-effective and, in a completely effective manner. For that, we have with us the visiting director of the University of London International Programs at LSE, Ms. Dr. Keith Sharp, joining us while visiting Sri Lanka briefly. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And also we have with us the CEO of Horizon Campus in Malabe, Mr. Upul Darunagama. Thank you very much for joining us. I think we're seeing you again after a lapse of 1 year.
That's right.
Well, let's start off to ask you, Dr. Keith Sharp, what is this relationship you have with the Horizon Campus in Sri Lanka, the London School and the Horizon Campus? Just explain and elaborate to us why you all decide to come to Sri Lanka.
Well, the University of London has been opening its doors to students around the world for more than 150 years now, and in fact is no stranger to Sri Lanka. As I'm sure you know, what is now the University of Sri Lanka, when it was opened as University College Ceylon as far back as 1913, it was an affiliate college of the University of London. So we're no strangers to this island. The position is that our degrees can be studied by students around the world. There is no barrier to entry. We have students in 180 countries around the world. And now Horizon College is joining the group of institutions who are providing tuition for University of London awards here in Sri Lanka.
Right. And if I move on to talk to Mr. Darunagama, now the University of London School of Economics and Political Science, what programs do you offer through Horizon Campus, and why have you decided to, bridge this, come together with the University of London?
Thank you very much for inviting me, first of all. In fact, we are planning to start LLB program, that is we call Bachelors of Law, and also Bachelor of Economics and Finance, Bachelor of Economics, and Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, Bachelor of Accounting and Law, and Bachelor of Economics and Management. So these programs, actually we believe that with the highest recognition and the global acceptance of the University of London and the London School of Economics, this will give a golden opportunity for Sri Lankans and the Sri Lankan society to get the world-renowned qualification stay right in Sri Lanka. And basically when you look at the University of London, we wanted to have their programs mainly because of their world and the global recognition. And also for Sri Lankan students, this program will be very much affordable program if they are studying in Sri Lanka.
Okay. And let me also ask you, Dr. Keith, what is this, how would these programs benefit students who wish to pursue studies offered by the University of London while they study through Horizon Campus? Of course, Mr. Darunagama explained about the cost factor. I would like to add a little bit, I would like if you could add a little on to that.
Well, I think the most important thing to say is that the degrees are of exactly the same standard that you would be awarded if you studied as an internal student in one of the University of London colleges. So the awards we're talking about here in economics, management, finance, social sciences have academic direction from the London School of Economics. And what that means is that my colleagues back in the LSE academic departments have written the syllabus, have devised the study materials, and importantly set and mark the examinations. So you can be absolutely sure that if you graduate from this program, no matter where in the world you've studied, you have a degree of the same standard and international recognition as any other student who studied in the University of London.
Right. If you also talk about the global recognition of the University of London and the current world rankings.
Well, I can only speak really for the constituent colleges of the University of London, all of which are highly regarded internationally. In the case of the London School of Economics, we are regarded as one of the top institutions in the world for research and teaching in social sciences. The most recent UK league table I've seen is the Good University Guide, which places the LSE as number 2 after Cambridge, with Oxford at number 3. So we are pretty well placed in the rankings. So I think you can be certain that the quality of the degrees would be comparable to any that a student could get anywhere in the world.
Well, I think Horizon Campus is also setting, a very good example by giving, joining hands with international institutions to offer these programs to local students who would be otherwise not able to access these study programs. Could you tell us when these programs will commence at your institute?
Yeah, we are planning to have the first batch of students by September 2012, in another 2 to 3 months' time.
Right.
But even now, of course, the application process is on. Like basically if they have A levels 2 plus simple plus, and then they are eligible to enter into the program. So what the students have to do is they have to approach the college and through the email, or even they can visit our campus in Mala Bay, and they can get more information.
Right. And let me ask you a general question, Dr. Sharp, Keith Sharp. What do you think about the education system in Sri Lanka?
Well, as far as I know, the education in Sri Lanka is a very good one. I personally know it reasonably well because I have 2 nieces who have studied from a very early age here in Colombo.
And Sri Lanka is nothing new to you?
Sri Lanka is nothing new to me, and I've observed from a distance what a fine education they've both received. So I think this is one reason why students will be well suited for the London programme, because the quality of education in Sri Lankan schools is so good.
Right, and I presume there are many Sri Lankan students at the University of London already.
Indeed, we have many students studying internally in the University of London, and we have many students who have graduated University of London programmes having studied here in Sri Lanka. And indeed, some of our best students have come from studying here in Colombo.
Right, and those who want to have been wanting to pursue their studies at the University of London can now walk into the Horizon campus, go and seek admission through the Horizon campus at the University of London. Also, Mr. Dharangama, one last question. Tell us how the Horizon campus is moving forward. I know you all started recently, but your MAID had a massive expansion, joining hands with several affiliate universities. How has it been so far, and what plans do you all have for the future?
Yes, in fact, when you say Horizon Campus, first of all, let me explain. We are away from Colombo, but actually it's a completely different learning environment altogether. We have a very lush green environment and purposely built campus. All the classrooms are fully equipped with the latest technology, with Wi-Fi facilities. And our students, basically, they don't just get the classroom experience. They will be getting a lot of extracurricular activity experience as well, because I believe that education is not merely limited to the classrooms. But in most of the cases, in what is happening in other institutions, they don't have this so-called the holistic approach for the education. But here at Horizon, you get the variety of experience. For example, not only the classroom activities, we have the library, fully equipped laboratories, libraries, computer labs, and also students can enjoy their study life, student life. We have a lot of extracurricular activities like swimming, basketball, netball, tennis, and so basically they will be getting the full comprehensive experience in their university life, like in any other university, private or public university. And in fact, with the University of London partner relationship, we are planning to bring a lot of other programs in future. We are just starting with some of the business programs as well as the LLB, but there will be many more programs to add in future.
So we are hoping to see you soon in our studios to discuss about those two. And Dr. Keith Sharp, I certainly hope you have had a very good time in Sri Lanka during your very brief stay.
Oh yes, thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Upul Dharangama, as well as Dr. Keith Sharp for joining us on Weekend Dialogue tonight on the show. And if you need any information, you can always log on to the Horizon Campus website to seek information about these novel programs that they will be introducing to you together with the University of London. Thank you very much. After this break, I'll see you again.